What's up, Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for all the good and bad inside the world of Apple. Let's just get to the show, and we're still a ways out before we get any official iPhone announcement, but a recent photo from Nowhere Else FR compares the current iPhone 5 camera module on the right to the purported leaked iPhone 5s camera module on the left. Now, the 5s camera part doesn't show a flash component attached to it, and we're expecting the new iPhone will come with a more powerful dual LED flash that's been shown off in previous rumored prototype photos as well. Now, we've seen shots of the iPhone 5C, and it's believed that phone will share many of the same parts with the current iPhone 5, so it's a strong bet that this is the rumored 12-megapixel camera for the iPhone 5S, and I hope it comes soon because I don't want to keep showing you parts of the phone. And another phone we've seen a lot of is the iPhone 5C from last week. This time, Sonny Dixon's blog posted high-res images of every nook, cranny, and beveled edge he could show off for the back housing, just in case you had any doubts this thing wasn't real. It's been a busy week if you're a developer. The Big A released the 5th developer preview for OS X Mavericks. It includes some minor back-end changes, but also includes a new beta version of iPhoto and the iBooks app for the Mac that was shown off at WWDC. And Apple has seeded the 5th beta for iOS 7, and it continues to see more interface tweaks like changing the icons in the settings menu and even changing the phone apps buttons to be bigger with circles around them and giving you multiple options for the way your contacts' names are displayed. Now, we're still expecting to see both of these release in the fall with new hardware. And sticking with iOS 7, are you convinced with the new look or not? Well, I would say almost everyone that I show it to for the first time really likes it, but there's a lot of people online that don't like it at all. So Polar recently conducted an online poll comparing key user interface elements like the on and off switches, notifications, the keyboard, and the icon set. Now, the results favored iOS 7, and in total, 72% of respondents preferred iOS 7 compared to 28% of iOS 6 users. Now, I've got to admit, my favorite feature is the lock screen because I can get full screen pictures on it. All right, let's take a quick break with a quick and easy how-to tip from Donald Bell.
Hey, I'm Donald Bell, and I have a love-hate relationship with the iPhone's default alarm clock sound, marimba. Sounds like a cuckoo clock that Jimmy Buffett would use to remind him that it's margarita time. Now, if you're starting from scratch, head into the iPhone's clock app and hit the plus button to create a new alarm. Set the alarm down here at the bottom, and then up here where it says sound, click marimba, and you'll be taken to another screen where you can choose from other ringtones or pick a song from your music library. To do that, tap pick a song, and then you'll be taken to your music library, which you can sort by song or artist or album to find something that you like. Now, once you find the right song, tap it, and you'll hear a preview of what it will sound like. Raise the volume level to get a sound that's going to be loud enough to wake you up, and then tap the back button to stop the preview. The sound selection should now show the title of the song you selected. Now, to set the alarm, tap the save button, and then you're all set. Now, what if you want to change an existing alarm, or you've gotten used to setting alarms through Siri? Here's what to do. Open up the clock app and make sure you're in the Alarm tab. Hit the Edit button at the top, and then find the alarm you've already set. Tap it, and it should take you to that same menu we saw before where you can select the sound and then hit Save. For more how-to tips and tricks, head over to howto.cnet.com. I'm Donald Bell. Now go take a nap.
Thanks, Donald, and clearly we have different music tastes because mine would be something more like this. All right, to the quick bites. Apple's losing ground when it comes to smartphone operating system market share, according to a report from research firm IDC. Android dominates with nearly 80% of the market. iOS comes in at 13%. Windows Phone keeps making progress at a small 3.7%, but it's growing. And BlackBerry is at 2.9%. You know, getting a cheaper phone out there might help with this, and maybe they could call it something like the iPhone 5C. All right, AppleCare is ready for an upgrade, and we'll be getting 24/7 online chat support that will go live around August 12th, according to 9to5Mac. It will feature a revamped website with a simplified user interface to get around, but more importantly, if you just need someone to talk to on those lonely nights, AppleCare will be there for you. And in a story that we can all learn from, the Herald Sun in Australia recently reported that a woman made an arrangement to purchase 2 iPhones from another woman. They met at McDonald's, they probably had a Happy Meal together, and then made the exchange. Now, 2 iPhones in their boxes for 1,500 Australian dollars, which is about 1,300 US dollars. Now, when the woman got home, she found 2 apples, like real fruit apples, 1 in each box. People, you have got to learn. Open the box. Don't you remember the South Carolina woman? Well, she bought an iPad for $180, but it was made out of wood. Wood! Or the British guy who bought an iPad for $390 that was filled with potatoes. Potatoes. Now, when you make a shady deal, open the freaking box. I don't even feel bad for the lady who bought 2 apples, and you know what? I'm giving her the bad apple for being stupid. And the lesson of the day is don't be stupid. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. Send me your emails and questions to the applebyte@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong, and I'll get to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next week for another bite of the apple.